All weekend I was channeling, and it was messing up all my electronics. So I channeled the librarians of the Akashic Records at Crystal Cognizance in Woodbridge.
Yeah.
And then I was channeling private sessions with people Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, almost nonstop. And I was recording everything with my laptop. And by the end, my laptop and my everything, like my water bottle was exploding from all the energy.
That might be it.
It was crazy. So I'll figure out what's going on with my computer. Sorry about the switch over. And I hope by now everyone's jumped back on. If not, you'll catch this later when it's just like hanging out on my Facebook page. You all know me, Bonita Woods. I'm here with my friend Patty Hagan.
Hello.
Hi. Patty and I are both PranaShakthi practitioners. We studied together with the Guruji Arun Kumar and his divine assistant Priyaji. We also, Patty is a teacher healer of PranaShakthi. I'm a master teacher healer. It's a very ancient Hindu form of healing modality, but it's like you can encompass your entire life with the PranaShakthi. Patty, tell them what else you do, not just PranaShakthi.
Right. In addition to the PranaShakthi, I'm also a Reiki master, and I do that. I use whatever modality seems to work best with the people I'm working with. And in addition to that, I'm also a life coach, so I help people get their lives going the direction that they want, that's best for them at this time and place.
Mm-hmm. And she's also super intuitive, super empathic, super intuitive. And of course, you know me, I'm just way out there, all over the place. Here, I'm going to close this so I can rest my elbow on it.
Right.
All right.
Really had it up in the air.
I know. So here's what we want to talk to you about. I get a lot of people asking me, is it okay for them to absorb the negative energy from someone, filter it through their personal energy, and then return it to the person that they care about? And, you know, certainly anyone who does touch therapy, like massage therapists, physical therapists, chiropractors, you hear lots of stories about these people getting rheumatoid arthritis, eczema, all kinds of inflammatory issues, and migraine headaches, polarity issues, vertigo. So, and a lot of this is because as they're healing the person, they're pulling the toxins, physical, emotional, whatever, out of the person into their body. Patty's nephew is a massage therapist, Kelly.
Yep.
Yeah. And
he's learned how not to do that, so he doesn't get affected by whatever negative energy his clients may have.
Exactly. He's amazing. He's the best massage therapy teacher I've ever seen in my life. So it's really important, no matter what modality you work with, that you always bring clean energy into your being and send it through to that whom or which you are healing.
And I think one of the things that I like about PranaShakthi is that we through that we learned how to take the negative energy that people might have and send it to the cosmic fire so that it could be healed. And so we're simply taking it and sending it immediately so that it doesn't come into us, it leaves our clients, and so the energy gets transformed into a positive energy that can come back to people in the way that they should be getting energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is really important. The PranaShakthi that we work with, I love it because it connects you with all dimensions of reality, all frequencies of energy. So when we're working, and think about whatever modality you work with, be it, healing touch, Reiki, Shamanic, angelic, whatever, what we're about to say will apply to you. You open up your chakras, get the energy flowing, You tap in whichever way, either bringing energy up through your roots, bringing energy down through your crown, however you tap in, and then it flows from wherever it resonates it should flow. It may be a heart-centered healing, it may be throat healing, it may be full energy just emanating out, maybe from your hands or your fingers. No matter what kind of energy healing you do, odds are this is a primary technique. Right. When you do this kind of technique, you are bringing divine energy into your being and then allowing it to flow outward. So whenever you heal anyone else, you're receiving healing.
Absolutely.
Pretty good.
Absolutely, yeah. Right.
Yes. Never absorb toxins into yourself.
Like, why would anybody think that would be good for them?
But we do. We do, because it's our desire to embrace those that we care about or those that we want to take care of. Yeah. If you see a child crying, you want to run and give them hugs and, check their elbows and knees for scrapes. It's our natural inclination.
Right.
So don't punish yourself for your natural inclination of caring. However, it's true. Why would we think it's better to absorb anyone's negative energy? And
if you think about, many of us have had friends or presumed friends in our lifetime who were always Debbie Downer kind of people, always negative everything, and after a while you learn that that's not the people you want to hang around with, because their energy is
toxic.
Toxic, that's the right word. It's toxic, and it just brings down yourself and anybody who's around them. So why would we want to purposely take on any negative energy from our clients rather than help them heal it and send it off where it can be purified and not hurt themselves or anybody else anymore?
Exactly. Yeah. One thing I've learned with my years of this style of work is it allows me to become emotionally disengaged to the process. And anyone who's an empath, you know how hard it is when there's someone you love who's hurting and you want to help them, and you end up absorbing their pain. Then you have to heal yourself before you can heal them. So when you are emotionally neutral to the situation, then you have the ability to see what's going on, send loving energy through the divine, through you, to the person. They receive great healing. You receive healing. No one absorbs any negative energy. It's much healthier. But, the other thing we've talked about before, if you're emotionally neutral, that it's a perfect platform for manifestation. So while you are healing them, you're also able to manifest joyous abundance, best well-being, send them the energies to help them feel like this is the way they want to be, this is their new norm, so that then they don't have to come to you every day for more healing. They begin growing their platforms of well-being.
Right.
Yeah. I'm sorry for the wiggly phone.
But her arm's getting tired.
I keep trying it's so natural to sit with our heads together.
But since that's what we've got to do with the phone, because the microphone wouldn't work on the laptop, that's all we can do. So
I am technologically challenged. So this is the PranaShakthi work that we do. I really love it because you work with all dimensions and all frequencies, and what the person needs flows through your being to them. So you're able to feel like what they need. And it really lets you know, like, oh wow, this person needs a lot of grounding, or this person needs this or that, or they're responding to this and they're ignoring that, which is something that and again, for us in PranaShakthi, no matter what healing modality you use, feel welcome to translate the concept,
because you can use the same concepts with whatever modality you have, and it's just a matter of how you use the energy that you're channeling for your clients. That's what it comes down to.
Right.
Yeah.
And even with reconnective healing, where the energy doesn't flow through you, you still are aware of what energies are flowing around you. But with the PranaShakthi, and this is something that I learned a few months ago that just tickled me pink. we work with the dimensions of colors, among other dimensions. And I was at a ZAR, D-Z-A-R, symposium with Mary and Gary O'Brien from Australia. Their website, The Path of ZAR, D-Z-A-R. They channel a collective, a benevolent collective from another frequency in this dimension. They were talking about healing through the frequencies of colors, and they actually write books on different color frequencies. So I asked them, I said, we work with the dimensions of color. They said, oh, that's what it is. They used to call it the dimensions of color, but people got confused.
Oh, really?
So they switched the word to frequencies so that people could understand.
Yeah.
So it's very interesting that we're working with something that we think is so special and unique, and actually it's all the same. And it's so cool to work with a collective from a whole other area. I don't even know where ZAR actually lives, but they said, I think they're in this dimension.
But they're
normally
pretty fascinating people. Absolutely.
Yeah. But the fact that they work with it as well says to me, somewhere in my life, I'm going to meet some other group of beings who say, and now we're going to work with the frequency or the dimension of color. And I'll go, oh, I know that. I love that. It just makes in me a greater desire to learn more healing modalities and see where they, when I do shamanic work or angelic work, I'm always thrilled with how similar they are, even though shamanic is earth magic and angelic is, up there. They cross over a lot. There's so many times when I do both, incorporate both. Yeah.
Do you want to tell them about the workshop we're doing?
Yeah.
On Sunday, May 13th,
Mother's Day,
we're doing a workshop at Bonita's on how to use PranaShakthi in whatever healing modality you're using, to add some emphasis to it, to give it a little bit of extra effectiveness.
A little bit. It supercharges your work. It's like booster rockets to the work you're doing.
Yeah. So check, it's up on your meetup page, right?
Yeah, it's on my meetup, and I'll post it to Facebook events also.
Yeah. But it's 11 to 4 on Sunday, May 13th. And if you're interested, come find out more about it, because whatever you're using for healing, you can, as Bonita said, supercharge it and become even more effective than you already are.
And actually, anyone who wants to stay till 5 after the class, we're going to photograph our auras. And anyone who wants can stay and learn how to read your auras, and we'll get to see what our auras look like after a day of PranaShakthi work. But this will be a workshop geared towards using PranaShakthi to support the current work you're doing and make it more powerful, more effective, and also to support your global healing work. So all of you light workers who are trying to raise the vibration of the planet, this is a good one.
And the planet could use all the raising it could get right now.
Yes.
We always do all the work we can.
Yes. And for those of you who are not near Virginia, this will be at my house in the woods by the Potomac River. It'll be lovely. But for those of you who are not nearby and this is of interest to you, feel welcome to contact me. We also have a lot of PranaShakthi videos up. They're not organized. Someday I have to organize the videos. I just found like another 20 videos that aren't even on YouTube yet. I know.
Well, there's so much that we learned from the guru when he was here. That it's just amazing. And there was so much that he provided to us.
Yes. So if you're interested, I'll post a link to it on this video. And if you're interested, and I think we're just charging $65 for the whole day workshop, because we want it to be something that anyone can go to. And if you are a mother, tell your kids this is what they're giving you for Mother's Day.
And you'll still be home in time for them to give you dinner.
Yes.
They can take that for dinner.
They can spend all day cooking you dinner. But what's lovely about PranaShakthi work is you understand how to connect with all the different divine beings as how they can be of benefit to you and the work you're doing. And it also helps to release the thought of ego and micromanagement.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to ask whoever is out there to help you with something, you can pretty much guess they've got a good idea what they're doing. You don't need to micromanage them.
Right.
So letting them go and do their thing, and feeling and seeing the work they do, it's really educational.
It's a phenomenal feeling when you first start working with the PranaShakthi energy. The difference between that and anything else is just mind-boggling. It's just way beyond what you might ever have thought was possible.
Right.
Yeah.
But then when I do my other work, like my Akashic Record work, it's because of the PranaShakthi work, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Especially, I studied ancestral healing with the PranaShakthi. We both did.
Yeah, we did, right.
Yeah. So calling in ancestral work
Right.
while doing past life regression, it really clears a lot up. There was something else I wanted to say.
What we talked about.
I know.
No, what was it?
I know.
I got thrown off by the laptop not working.
I know. That was right. Heads up. I'm going to be on a sabbatical for the next couple of months. So I'm going to offer a little bit of workshops. This is my last Monday night on Facebook. I do live streaming on YouTube every Wednesday night. Please subscribe to my channel, and then you can get reminders of the live stream. They're posted on it afterwards. The work I'm doing right now is like much higher vibration. And the last 3 weeks I've had really bad vertigo, like waking up with migraines every morning, just like throwing up, like
oh my God,
so nauseous all the time. And so disoriented, I'll lean over to pick something up and fall on my face. So I need to get my life as high vibrational as the work that I'm doing.
Yeah.
So those of you who knew the work I was doing before, it's a lot higher vibration now, and it really requires that my daily life rise up to match it so I can get rid of the vertigo. I'm channeling more collectives and mandalas, global mandalas. The other week we channeled the Elephant Collective. Jesus and Mary Magdalene came through last week and shared childhood stories. Mary Magdalene told about the first time she and Jesus met. Oh my God. I was like,
I have to listen to that one still.
It is so. I can't get all the way through. Whenever I watch it on YouTube, I fall asleep like halfway through because of the vibration of it. So if you fall asleep while watching my video, don't feel bad. The vibe gets pretty high. So I'm going to be getting my daily life vibration much higher. Anything I offer, and I'm also going to be doing a lot more traveling. So any work I offer will be like the PranaShakthi class. And I'm going to have one other night where we will do a group channeling of Gaia. She wants to come through, and while she'll channel through me, she wants us to join together energetically so that she can go into everyone in the group at once.
That's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, weather permitting, we'll do that in the flagstone patio in the woods near my house at nighttime. But I'll be mostly through YouTube, accessible through YouTube and Facebook for the next few months. I don't think I'll be, once we hit mid-August, I don't know what my life is going to be. So, so feel welcome to reach out to me, no matter where I am. I love hearing from everyone. I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
We hope to see you on May 13th. Let us know if you got questions. Get in touch with us, and I'm glad you tuned in. Thank you.
Have a good one.
Take care. Bye.